Tucson's not so bad with London Richards. I'm London Richards. This is your Monday market update. No edits, just scripted facts. Inventory surge. Inventory is up 40% month over month, reaching 48 to 4,900 active listings. Why it matters. More competition for sellers means downward price pressure. For buyers, more options and more leverage. Prices holding or slightly dropping. Median list price is $390,000, while the median sales price is $365,000 to $375,000. Sales prices are flat to slightly down year over year. That's about a 0.1% to 3% difference. Why it matters. Sellers must price smart. Buyers may avoid bidding wars or negotiate better deals. Days on market rising. Homes now sit between 33 and 74 days on average. This is up 12 days year over year. Why it matters. Sellers need to be patient. Buyers can take their time without feeling rushed. Most homes selling below asking. 85% of homes are closing under list price. Why it matters. Pricing right is critical. Buyers, this is your time to negotiate or request concessions, which depending on which side of the fence you're on, if you're selling, not such great news. We can counter that concession amount in the offer amount. And for buyers, you can get a lot of help getting into that home these days. That's the market we're in. Sales to list ratio is falling. Sale to list ratio is now around 98%. Why it matters? Reflects that buyers have leverage. Sellers are accepting lower offers. Again, there's strategies to work around this. However, that is what the market is showing us right now. These are the facts. There's fewer sales happening. There's only about 1,400 homes that sold last month. Why it matters? Demand is slower. Buyers have the upper hand with more listings than competition. Again, these are the facts. There are strategies to work towards hitting your goals if you have a tight timeline. And there are still strategies to create bidding wars even in this flattening or what we're looking at as coming into a buyer's market. Mortgage rates still high. They're about 6.85% as of today. Why it matters. Higher rates limit buyers' affordability and reduce the overall buyer pool. That's a fact. Market shift equals buyer-friendly conditions. All signs point to a buyer's market that is emerging. Why it matters? Sellers must lean on expert marketing and strategies to get their homes sold. Buyers, this is your window of opportunity. And it really is for most situations with average agents that are not aware of strategies that are aggressive to get homes to go into bidding wars and to protect their sellers' equity to the best of the ability. Sellers are getting completely beat up in this market. And yeah, I'm hearing the horror stories. Obviously, we're not doing that with our clients. And every situation is specific, and there is a different set of strategies for every sale. Seasonal slowdown in motion. Summer brings more listings, but slower buyer activity. Why it matters. Buyers may see motivated sellers now. Sellers early fall might be your sweet spot. Yeah, that's a fact. Neighborhood watch, where it's heating up or cooling down. Inventory is growing fastest in Oro Valley and southeast Tucson. Leal and Sahuarita are seeing longer days on market and small price cuts. Why it matters. Know your micro market. It's not a one-size-fits-all. Again, this comes down to every buyer situation and every seller situation is different. The market impacts, it can dictate, into the 8, 10, 12 percentage points of equity that you're going to walk away with or walk into. However, every single penny counts and strategy super matters. Property type trends. Single-family homes are sitting longer, especially mid-range resales. New construction is holding firmer on price but has incentives. Major incentives on new construction homes for getting cash back, for getting that assistance, getting into the home. Why it matters. Buyers might score better deals on the resale homes. Sellers of resales must be aggressive. Biggest movers, zip codes and price bands. 85741 and 85730 saw major listing spikes. Homes priced between 450,000 and 600,000 are sitting the longest. Why it matters. Mid to upper price range homes face the most downward pressure. Wow. That's true. That is true. I am seeing that in a real world daily activity scenario with all my clients, all my potential clients, all the CMAs and market analysis that we're doing. It's a fact. Investor insight. Rental demand is stable and prices are softening. Why it matters. Investors may find opportunities as sellers lower prices, but rents remain solid. Wow. Investors market, buyers market, we're headed into it. This week versus last week. Micro trends. 180 plus homes added to the market this past week alone. Why it matters. The pace of new listings shows no sign of slowing. Buyers, take your pick. Wow. Yeah, we are coming into a buyer's market. It's a fact for sellers with life changes, job changes, motivated sellers. You're still going to do well in this market, but yeah, buyers have the upper hand. What should you do this week? Well, for sellers, revisit your pricing strategy. Buyers are making aggressive offers. Staging and online presence matter more than ever. Also, picking up that phone and calling buyers and calling agents and doing the work day in, day out is what's going to make the difference for your listing, for the result of getting a sale and protecting your equity in its entirety. It's going to matter. For buyers, you have time and leverage. Use it. Ask for sellers' concessions. Don't skip inspections. Whew, skip inspections. That's crazy town. Yeah, definitely negotiation is a key component currently of every single transaction. Final thoughts. Tucson is clearly shifting towards a buyer-friendly market. Whether you're buying or selling, strategy actually matters more than ever. Don't guess. Let's reach out to me and let's talk through your options. You can schedule a free strategy call using the link in the description, or you can call me with the information in the description at zero obligation. I'm not going to force you to do anything. I'm only going to uphold the decision that is best for you. I'd love to help you out. Talk soon.